Hi everyone, welcome to another video, and today I want to talk about how to know if you're in the right path. And when you ask yourself, am I in the right path? You could be asking in general in life, am I living my purpose? Am I just going in the right direction in life? Or you could be thinking about something more specific, like am I in the right career, or am I in the right job, or in the right relationship, or hanging out with the right kind of people for me? And whether you're thinking about something very general or something more specific, like a specific area of your life that you're wondering if you're in the right path or not when it concerns to that specific area, the answer is always the same. And if you want to know if you're in the right path, just ask yourself, am I in any way betraying myself? Okay? Ask yourself, am I in any way betraying myself? And if you are, you will know, because as long as there is a part of you, something inside of you that does not feel right, then you are betraying yourself. Okay? If you feel like everything that you're living is true to you, then there is no question. And if you're asking yourself, obviously there are exceptions, but if you're asking yourself, it might be because there is something inside of you that is nudging you that something isn't right. Okay? Now, something that I want to make clear is that betraying yourself is not the same thing as compromising. Okay? Because when you think, oh, okay, so I can't betray myself, so I have to put myself first, so I need to be selfish or whatever it is, I shouldn't compromise and always put my needs first. It's not exactly like that, okay? Because in life, we need to make compromises. We need to be, have empathy for others. We need to be compassionate, and we shouldn't be selfish. So the difference between self-betrayal and compromise is that if you're in the right path, so if you are not betraying yourself, then you are willing to compromise. Okay, that compromise feels fair, feels natural, feels right. If you're not in the right path and you're betraying yourself in any way, then compromising only makes it worse. It only makes you feel like you're betraying yourself even more. Okay, and let me give you some very straightforward examples. So if you're in a job, right, and you're in the right job for you, okay, so you're working for a company, or maybe even for yourself, but if you're working for a company that you share the values, that you feel appreciated, that you feel recognized, and that you just simply love what you do there, if something happens and for a whole week you need to work in the office until 10 p.m., even though that is completely annoying, it probably ruined your plans that you had for that week in the evenings, it is still a compromise that you are willing to make, because yes, it is annoying, you didn't want to work until 10 p.m., but you share those values, you feel a part of it, and you want to make sure that everything goes well for the company and for you because you love what you do there. Okay, so it is a compromise that it is something that you are willing to do. It makes sense, it seems fair. Okay, if you're working for a company that does not value you, that does not treat you right, that you hate what you do there, then that feeling of compromising, of having to work until 10 p.m. for a whole week straight, is only going to enhance that feeling of self-betrayal and, of you just knowing that you don't want to be there. Okay, same thing if it's, for example, a relationship. Now, if you're in a loving relationship where your partner values you and, makes you feel loved and validates your feelings and, just everything is right, when you need to compromise in anything, because in relationships, you constantly have to compromise, it's just natural because it's two people, that will feel right. That is something that you are willing to do because you love that person loves you back, and you are willing to make that compromise to make it work. It feels, again, fair and it feels right. But if you're in a relationship with a narcissist that only takes, and you're always giving, and not getting anything back, that you don't feel appreciated, you don't feel loved, then those compromises that you are constantly making, again, they are only more self-betrayal. They will feel like self-betrayal. Okay, now these things, self-betrayal, will not always feel obvious. Sometimes you don't even realize that you're betraying yourself. So these are, this requires self-awareness. Okay, so that's why I'm always talking about looking inside, looking within, because again, it's not always so obvious, but it's so important and it is so worth it. Okay, because it doesn't matter what it is that you're doing. If it feels true to you, then you are in the right path. Okay, and even sometimes it's not obvious, again, because sometimes everything feels right. You're in a good job, working for a good company, earning a really good salary, you're in a marriage that looks like it's working out, you have friends, you travel, you have everything right in your life, but somehow it feels like you're playing a part. Okay, you might not feel like it's safe for you to share your ideas, your thoughts, your feelings. You might feel like people around you, even though they treat you so well, if you were to really show who you really are and what you really think, that they would not accept that. So even though everything feels or seems right, again, you're betraying yourself. Okay, so if you feel like you can't be yourself, if you feel like you're not being true to you, then, or that you can't be true to you, then you are not in the right path. You're in the wrong one, even if everything seems perfect. Okay, so start making that exercise. Am I somehow betraying myself, or am I being true to myself? Okay, and once you start doing this exercise, it will become so much easier for you to realize if you're in the right direction or in the wrong direction. Okay, if you should turn around and go somewhere else. Okay, and if you want to know more about how to find your life purpose, and this is a slightly different topic, but it's very related, make sure to check my website. I have a link in my bio if you're watching this on YouTube, because I'm posting these on YouTube as well. Check the link below. And yeah, it's completely free. It's a free guide on how to find your life purpose. So make sure to download that. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video and have a lovely day. Bye.